Howdy, y'all. Welcome to another Stryker break. Today, we've got some BOWMAN Chrome, the brand new release. 2024 BOWMAN Chrome. We're doing both hobbies and Breaker's Delight. And we are ready to go. Break number one. Boom. Graphics intact. Blade in my right hand. Ready to rip. Good luck, everybody. Break number one is underway. And we're going to pull some bangers. You know this. You know this. Everything good? Man, there's so much to get ready. It's unbelievable. I can't believe we're here live doing this after a full day of problems. But they're all solved. It's all ready to go. Good morning in Japan from Michigan. The Mitten State. Random variety of music. I hope you like it. Shout out to ya in the chat. Derek, what's up, brother? Lucas, John. You're looking for a Lou Gehrig? You and me both. Happy Friday. Oh, that's why. It's Friday the 13th. That makes so much sense. You have no idea. It makes perfect sense. It's one of those days where if it's possible to go wrong, it went wrong. But here we are. And it's going to go all right from here on out. Dean! First watch as a slammer. Awesome. Danny. Hat tip. Just opened your BOWMAN today. Fun times. Nice. Okay, box number one. We're doing 5x5s. A little bit different. So we got 3 5x5s and then a 6x6. Oh, I like this. Immediately, we got a nice card. Aqua Junior to 199. Let's get him up on the stage. Logan. The first stand-worthy card of the break goes to Logan. Aqua Ray Wave. Hit that like on your way in. I need it. I need all the good vibes and help I can get today. Walker Jenkins. 25th anniversary. Has anybody seen these in a parallel? I don't know if they come in a parallel, but the heck is that? Okay, the bottom of this card. It is. She got trimmed. Okay, well, that's going in the trash. Riley Green, first. The music's already gonna. Okay. Morales, refractor to 499. Max Clark, Churio, Gunner, and our first auto is Orozco. Michael Orozco. First, BOWMAN for Connor. Walker Jenkins. Skeens rookie. Magenta Shimmer, Harry Ford to 199. Mason Wynn rookie. Jackson Merrill rookie. It came to the league, Max Clark. Figueroa. Refractor, auto, number to 499 for Adam. Half caser number one. It should have a little parentheses beside it. I believe that's number 6, Jay. Or I'm sorry, number 4. The double. Number 1 would be break number 4. It's got parentheses number 4 beside it. HTA. What's going on in the chat? Derek with a 49-month. 49 months. I can't even fathom that. I can't believe I've been doing this that long. A little late, but holy cow, it's been 4 years. Wow. You're my man. Appreciate you, brother, for being here so long. Rowdy Rodriguez. Angels hit for Robert. Hurtado for Adam. That means a parallel. Teodo. Refractor autograph for the Rangers. On to hobby number 2. What's on the agenda for the weekend? Well, we got UFC fights tomorrow. And that's probably going to be an all-day event. Fun and games and adult beverages. Play a little cornhole. Gamble on UFC. Get a ride home for my friend's mom. That's what's on the agenda, short term. And then Sunday we got all day football. Nothing better than laying and watching Red Zone all day long, dozing off multiple times. Maybe hitting a nice DFS lineup. Got everything done yesterday that I needed to do. Made a video, and thank you for watching that. A lot of views on that one. I appreciate it. Opened up some tops now. The CJ Stroud autograph collection and the Goldie strike packs. Got some pretty good stuff out of those strike packs. So made the video, got the lawn mowed, ran a bunch of errands, and started watching The 3-Body Problem. My friend has it on his Plex. Ferreris to $4.99. Has anybody watched that? I like sci-fi. I'm a fan of sci-fi, so I watch a lot of that kind of thing. Fernando Cruz, Shimmer. But I never read the book. Or books. I don't even know if there's books or book. So I don't really have anything to compare it to. It was okay. I would give it a, I don't know, probably like a C+. Ellie rookie. And look at back-to-back reptilians. Curtis to 99. Hence to 150. Got a green reptilian and a blue reptilian. I kind of like these. Yeah, it's a good show, says Zero. You want to watch that? It's a series, Derek. It's got multiple episodes. I may have watched all of them. I took a couple of days, the end of the night, and watched a few episodes. I don't know how many there are, but I think I might have watched all of them. 8 episodes. Does that sound right? They're like an hour long. Getting these boys up there. C+ is generous. Yeah, I think you're probably right. There's a lot of problems I had with it. But as far as like conceptual, like the whole concept and idea behind it was cool. And so like I stuck with it just for that. So I like the concept. I did not even know they had these. This has got to be super rare out of here. Spotlight? Bowman Spotlight? Lee? We didn't pull one the whole first day. How many breaks today? We're doing 5. So we're going to be here for a while, but these 5x5s are going to go pretty quick. 40 minutes at the most. Basayo to 299. Speckle. Especially if I can keep moving and not just zone out and start talking about programs that I've watched. But I think you guys like that. Lapeer. Love these Breakers Delights. Oh, they are so juicy. Let's get a bonus auto and 3 parallels again. Concept is good, execution not so much. Yeah, I agree, Lucas. Most of the things I watch are because I like the idea of it. Like, oh, that's a cool idea. And then I get to watching it and I'm like, oh, they ruined it. Okay. I'll just stop. Just stop watching it. But this one I watched the whole thing. Or at least, I don't know if it's the whole thing or not, but it seems like it may have ended. Have you pulled a GPK yet? I have not. Yet. Today is the day. Herrera. We got 2 parallels coming out of here. 2 parallels. Alert. White Sox got a hit. John, I know what you were thinking when you got the White Sox, but it's all good. You got an auto. Clayton Campbell. Detroit hits. Flowing already. Mojo parallel to 150. And Kendry Rojas to 299. We got a couple of parallels. That's what we need out of a Breakers Delight box. 2 parallels. I will accept nothing less. Although I really have no choice. It's just you get what you get. But mentally, I'll be upset, disappointed, and maybe complain. Rooster just got a 12 out of 50. Chrome, black, Andrew Jones, on-card auto. Oh, Andrew Jones card auto. I added that on-card part. Wong's got a dog channel. You know what you could do though, Wong? You can bypass that whole thing and you could drop a super chat with the name of your channel. That's allowed. You can pay for promotion. Nothing wrong with that. .2020 at 20. Jackson, never been more excited for a player for the Brewers. I love him. He's great. I'm counting the days, so I got that first round bye in my fantasy league. And I've made a couple of moves to try to position myself, but I'm in trouble, I think, because most of my pitchers only have one. If like, I think most of them have only 1 game. So I'm going to have to stream some pitchers. There's not very many good ones. I was hoping someone would get desperate and drop one of their better pitchers to try to stream 1 or 2. And that has not happened. So, and I just lost, who's that guy for the Braves who's been awesome this year? Why can't I remember his name? ESPN keeps giving me like these pop-up things too. I hate it. I gotta find him just so I can't believe I can't remember his name off the top of my head. Ronaldo Lopez. I've had him all year. He's had an amazing year. 2.03 ERA, 115 whip, 137 strikeouts, 8 wins, and he's hurt. So him and Joe Ryan I've had to drop. That's a big deal. Because I had the best pitching in the league. Not now. I mean, maybe I still do, but I don't know. Namala 25th anniversary. Martha. Purple Martha to 250. For Texas. Acuna, my first Bowman. I better exit out of ESPN before I get a pop-up. Lapeer. You're like, why don't you have a pop-up blocker? I don't know. Feel like it'll interfere with something that I'm doing here, and I can't have any interference. Radney Shimmer. Well, I was using Brave, the Brave browser. It's got a built-in pop-up blocker. And I stopped using that for some reason. I don't remember why. Tristan Casas, blue to 150. Celestin came to the league. Bobby. Andrew Abbott. And Gennaro Miller. Speckled to 299. For the Marlins. Greg, you got on. You're on the stage. I'm going to put you on the stage. Because these speckle autos look so good. Bradley, 23 months. Stryker breaks. All we need on this holiday. The holiday of Friday the 13th. You're one of those guys. Okay. I know lots of guys like you. Remember, I worked at a haunted house for years. Stand-up displays. You're a little dusty. There. I'm preparing. Prepping the stage for multiple hits. Brian's got a slight lead in his fantasy playoffs with 4 categories still up for grabs. It's a tight race. I haven't even looked at the slate yet, Justin. I'm probably going to just make individual bets on fights. Here's a trick. Okay. If you're going to watch UFC fights and you want to place a bet or whatever, you know, for not real money, just marbles or whatever with your friends. Here's what you do. You type in whatever the fight is. Miller versus Jackson. Predictions. Type that into your phone. And what'll pop up is like 3 of the main sites for betting. And then just read through that and see what they say to do. And then do that. I have like a 80% success rate when I do that. Guerrero. But when I'm just like, when I just look at the guy and I'm like, that guy looks tough, I'm going to bet on him. More like a 40%. Walters auto. And Miles Naylor. Is he related? Doesn't say he is. That one's for Kevin. Usually what we'll do with the boys is I'll just get in on a side by side bet with like one of my friends. And it'll be like, okay, you get to pick whoever you want. Go ahead and pick them. Doesn't matter what the odds are. Doesn't matter. And then they pick whoever they want. And then when we put a couple of slices of pizza on it. And then I get to pick the next guy. Doesn't matter what the odds are. And then we go back and forth all night. That's a fun way to do it. But it's cheating to go and look at the odds. You have to just pick. If you pull up your phone and you start diving in, oh, this guy's minus 400. I'm going to bet. Nah. You just got to look at them. Look at the tail of the tape. And then put your pick in. Fill a tub with marbles. I hope you do. Is it Bo's little brother? Or Josh? The Naylor family filling out the MLB rosters. Miles is the youngest of the Naylor brothers. That's cool. It did say that? Okay, I just never learned to read. I just kind of look at letters and pretend that I'm reading. Jordan Lawler. Curly Martha. There's a couple of Marthas in this release, isn't there? Or is that the same guy? Couple of Marthas. Kyle Teal. Gladiators of the Diamond. Mini Diamond Parallel. Going to Boston. Michael, congratulations. Jackson Holiday rookie. Evan Carter came to the league. Matsui, Susibel, Auto for Eric. Or is it Sussibel? He doesn't look very sussy. Colt Keith rookie, Wyatt Langford, 25th anniversary. Jason Dominguez, Julio, Nishida to 299. Junior rookie and a gold mini diamond, Ty Madden. I've noticed, like, out of all the players that don't have their first on these autographs, seems like there's a few Tigers. But we're back to pulling Tigers left and right. Connor. Let's get Kyle Teal up there, too. That's a sweet hit. All good, Liam. We're just... Okay, we're not just getting started. We're just getting finished with break number 1. But don't worry, there's 5 of them. Is Kumar Rocker related to John Rocker? Yeah, he's a brother from another mother. Bernard Moon. Reds going to Logan. Orange lava. We got 2 parallel autos, and this one is Emilio Sanchez. Color match for the Orioles going to Kevin. And the refractor, Caleb Durbin, Yankees hit for Jonathan. We got 2 boxes left. Hobby, right here. And a Breaker's Delight. Yeah, there are relics. It's like a case hit, Trib. There's relic autos. Kind of like the Topps Chrome case hit relic autos that they have. Jay with a $9.99 super chat. Says, happy Friday, Stryker. Remember to tip the dealer, folks. I appreciate that, man. Super chats have been a little light lately, and I appreciate them very, very, very much. Guys, this is an image variation. Young Hoo Lee going to Justin. I think this is like the 3rd image variation we've got. Andres Arias Shimmer. Jackson Merrill came to the league. And a refractor, Blake Dunn. This guy again. We got the refractor and the base. Figueroa. For Adam. Am I drinking from the paint cup again? You know what's funny about that? It's the same cup that I got at the Tigers game, but it's a different cup, but it still has paint in it. I told my wife about it, and she's like, just throw it away then. We have another one. I'm like, okay. And I just happened to grab the other one, and that has paint in it too. DeVries. We got the base. Jordan Lawler, 25th anniversary. There's Ellie. We're getting everybody. Devers. Ooh, oh, what is this? Back-to-back? Is that back-to-back golds? That means one of them's an auto and one of them's a regular. Billy Bush, 21 of 50. For Coy. Oh, baby. We got a $20 super chat from James rolling in. Thanks for making my workday go by faster. Best breaker and streamer in the business. Wow. That's high praise. Appreciate that, man. And Dean with a $9.99. Oh, now you guys are getting going. I love this. Look at how the golds, do they look different to you, or is it just me? Hold on, let's compare these. The gold auto to the regular gold. Look at, there's a little bit of a difference. The shade is different. Now you know why sometimes I see this and think it's a yeller. Martinez gold. Billy Bush gold. And time to open the card shells. Real quick, if you guys need any supplies, there's the discount code on the screen for cardshells.com. Use code StrikeForce to get some of the best supplies in the business. Not some of the best, all best. The only way to go. We got to get these golds up on the stage. That makes 3 golds so far. If you count the gold mini diamond. Dean says, awesome stream. Thanks, Dean. With the $9.99. Appreciate it, fellas. It gives me great joy and fuel. Energy. Makes me feel like I'm doing a good job. Back-to-back golds. I'd like to see more of that. I feel like the non-auto slate. Yeah, it is. It's a little brighter. I don't know if you can see it through the screen, but it's a little different. Like the gold auto looks a little more yellow. Look at, we got a yellow in here we can compare. Or maybe it's a gold. Who knows? At this point, how can you tell? De Los Santos auto for the Twins. Brent. What is that? A gold shimmer? We got a lot of golds coming out of here. Samuel Heel. Another Tigers hit. I can't believe it. They must have gone crazy on the international prospects. 'Cause that's one of the things that they haven't been good with, Tigers, at least lately. But it looks like they're going crazy on them, and I like that. I'd rather they go the Padres route and just like try to buy the most expensive, the best international prospect than just like all these little mini dart throws. But beggars can't be choosers. Connor, congratulations on the hit. And there's a yeller. All right, we can compare now. Jeremy Siriaco. Let's compare. And this is the last hit of the break, the last box of the break. We're going to check out all the hits. Okay, yeller next to a gold. Very easy to tell the difference. Clearly different. What about next to this one? Yeah. Yeah, the yellows stand out. Okay. All right, let's check out some hits. Harry Ford to 199, Morales to 499. We've got some shimmers, Cruz, Arias, Martha, Radney, Ferreras to 499, Basalo to 299, Casas to 150, Dunn to 499, Martha to 250, Nishida to 299, Martinez to 50, Lee image variation, Teal mini diamond gladiators of the diamond to 150, Junior to 199, rookie, Hentz to 150, Spotlight Lee, base autos, Orozco, Rodriguez, Hurtado, Soler, Herrera, another Soler, Guerrero, Walters, Susabel, Moon, Figueroa, parallels, Teodo to 499, Naylor to 499, Suriaco to 75, Bush to 50, De Los Santos at the base, Campbell to 150, Figueroa to 499, Curtis to 99, Durbin to 499, Rojas to 299, Ty Madden, Mini Diamond to Gold to 50, Miller to 299, Sanchez to 25, and Heel to 50. All right, break number 1 in the books. Break number 2 begins. We're going to start with a hobby. About to have a refreshing beverage, eh, James? What's your refreshing beverage of choice? That is a nice Friday afternoon, Rick. I got no current games, but they're going to start flowing real heavy soon. Civ 7, Black Ops 6. Guanipa to $2.99. And Diablo's got an expansion coming soon. Should I just give up baseball cards and be a game streamer? Ooh, that's different. That is sweet looking. Whoa. Eminaga to 100. I got to find out what kind of parallel that is. That is sweet. It's got to be like a cherry blossom parallel or something, right? I got the odds right here. Bowman Chrome Baseball 2024. I'm going to just type in cherry? No? 25th? You guys can probably tell me faster than I look it up, but Bowman Chrome 25th Anniversary International Refractor Variation is what that is. 1 out of 699 packs. That's awesome. I love that. That's a super innovative, cool idea. Man, that is probably going to be really collectible. Who's got the Cubbies? Derek. Congratulations. Billy Bush again. For Florence. What's up, Phil? I haven't played this year. I'm waiting for it to come out on PC. If it comes out on PC, I'll not only play it, but I'll stream it. Jacob Wilson. I bought the one 2 years ago for the Xbox, and I played it quite a bit. That's a nice hit right here. Jackson Chourio. Brewers. Kurt. Yellow parallel. Color match. Chourio to 75. Jackson Holiday came to the league. Hurtado to $2.99 for Justin. One sec. Happy Friday the 13th, AccuRips. Yeah, those are cool, Connor. Came to the league. Appropriate for today, I think. Carddeal.com thinks that Bowman Chrome is a national holiday. Yeah, there's several national holidays for baseball cards. Series 1 Day, Topps Chrome Day, Bowman Chrome Day, Bowman Draft Day. Series 2 Day, Update Day, to name a few. I see a redemption. Herrera for the White Sox. Justin. Redemption time. Better be a big, big, big one. Congratulations, it says. Must be big. You're due to receive a mystery redemption. We're going to have to random this off. Mystery redemption. Randomed. I'll remember that, hopefully. With your help at the end. And Christopher Larez to 75 for Jason. Yeah, Vlad's having a crazy second half. Just in time to get paid. I don't know where you can look up just second half stats off the top of my head, but it would be interesting to see what his second half stats are. First half he stunk. For him. Like you kind of just expect Vlad to be like right around 300 with, I mean, by the end of the year, you know, he's going to be 100 RBIs plus 35 plus home runs, batting right around 300. Actually, he's won a Gold Glove too. So Lorenzo. He is a Tiger now. Hopefully he's awesome. He had a big upside, but a Dodger in this release. Imanaga. Gunner. To 75. We got two nice yellers up on the stage. Julia says, hey, Stryker, headed to see the Mariners play tonight with my 8-year-old son. He has all the luck with getting autos. That sounds fun. Soler. Auto. That's the, what was that, the third one today already? I had tickets for today's game lined up. My buddy got those sweet tickets again, but more pressing matters. Like being here for you guys. Back-to-back hits. Harry Ford, Purple Shimmer to 250, and Marcus Semien. That is to 199. Aqua, Ray Wave. Teodo to 499. Refractor for Jason. Mike dropping 10 gifted. Sweet. Thank you. Thank you from everybody that got a green highlight too. Yeah, I have noticed. I prefer the, like, so the two different, there's like a thicker Sharpie looking pen and then a thinner one. I prefer the thinner design. What do you guys prefer? Do you have a preference? Does it matter? Mike says, happy Friday. Let's get some fire. Yes. Another Rowdy Rodriguez. Getting the same names. That one's for Eric. Radney. Mojo parallel to 150 for Dustin. And a Speckle. Sanchez to 100. At least we're hitting the 2 out of 3. 2 out of 3 parallels regularly. Did you guys see that they announced Sterling? I don't know if they had like a pre-order or something like that. Bowman Sterling, where you get the 5 autographs per box. Also, we're going to do a motif break on Monday. So if anybody wants in on that, we're only doing one. It's going to be a mixer. Motif and composite. Only doing one. So any slammers that want to get in on that, DM me on Patreon. I'll send you an early notification for it. One break only, and it's going to be in the afternoon. Perfect day for it, Monday. Just in time for Monday Night Football. Get it a little hyped up. No, we haven't, Patrick. Are you talking about the international one, Nate? It's like an international parallel. Cherry blossom for that one. Here we go. Hobby box. We're in. Jason Dominguez, 25th anniversary. Luciano to $4.99. There's Adley, my first Bowman. Jackson Holiday. Purple, Adam Zuski to $250 for the Brewers. Kurt, congratulations. Nothing much to see there. Oh, that's cool. Mini Diamond Parallel. Bobby, my first Bowman. What are the odds? I'm just going to throw this out there. What are the odds that he's actually holding his first Bowman card there and it's not like a green piece of paper? I don't know. He looks awfully happy. What's going on here? How'd that happen? It's a little better. Another gold. Golds are flowing. 39 of 50. Colt Emerson. Gold parallel. We'll get him up on the stage. There's a Skeens rookie. Merrill rookie. Wynn. Caminero. And Bernard Moon. He decided to sign that one with his number. I mean, it says 15, but on there it says 76, so who knows? Let's see. Doesn't say his number on the back. Because it's like, did they just Photoshop his head onto somebody who's actually numbered 76 and they forgot to... I don't know. What's up, Scott? Earthquake in Michigan? I don't know. I didn't hear about it. Looks like he signed it with his foot. That is a... Hey, you know what? That's fine. That's a fine sig. There's so many worse ones. He could have just been like, bzz, and like called that good, you know, but you can tell that that is Bernard Moon. Javier Francisco for Franklin. We got a bonus auto. Francisco Velorio for James. Man, he can turn his head, can he? Oh, I don't think that's possible. Oh, that hurts. True Blue, Emilio Sanchez for John. And Perdomo going to Kurt. Get the True Blue up there. Better than the initials, that's right. I will not complain about someone's full autograph. Just the time that it takes, you know. It definitely took Bernard a little extra time to sign it like that, and I respect it. And I like his name, Bernard Moon. What do you think he goes by? Benny? Bernie? Bernando? BM? Moonshot? Benmon? Because it says Ben, so maybe it says Burn. Burn? Straight up Burn? Yeah, he definitely shouldn't sign his initials. No, that would be in poor taste. My neck hurts from trying to spin it around that far. Rylan Thomas to 125. Benny Cheeks. Bernie Cheeks. Manzardo for the Gardos. Going to Mark. Rojas to 150. DeVries. It's like every break we get one of those. Moon Pie. Asensio to 499. Jacob Gonzalez to 250. Lynn with a cool SIG from Taiwan. I say we put this guy on the stage because he's got a cool SIG. If anybody forgot to hit the like, I'm just offering a friendly reminder up there. Helps the channel out. I appreciate it. John with a $5 super chat says, thanks and keep up the great work. Enjoy your weekend. I love those vibes, man. Appreciate that. Good vibes, spread them all around. Everybody gets something from that. Landeta. Ace. Another redemption? Prime Chrome Signatures. What is that? Walker Jenkins. It's a good one. Michael. That'll play. Your 5th super chat on a live stream, John. It says, let's celebrate. Let's. Familia. Cheers. Cheers to John. Yankees hit for James. Purple. Front and center. And this Walker Jenkins... Man, I don't... I'm going to keep throwing it out there that they should take these redemptions, especially this piece of cardboard, and make it into something a little fancier. Make those fancier. Make them into some kind of a chrome parallel that only redemptions are. I don't know what, but you guys can figure it out. We came up with plenty of ideas the other day. The idea that I like, that I came up with, is just have a little button that you can push and it goes, and like, it's like a mystery and it pops up and it's a picture of the guy who it's going to be. Maybe even a picture of the card, like, I don't know. Not like, don't make it heavier or anything like that. It can be a very simple machine. Or maybe there's just a little pull tab that you just pull it and it pops up or something. It's the least they can do. Literally the least they can do. Actually, that's the least they can do. This is the least they can do. So let's take it one step up from the absolute least effort thing that they can do and make it up to us when we spend hundreds and thousands of dollars on this stuff. It's like, congratulations, now you have to do some work. What? You're gonna have to do some work, and you're gonna have to wait until who knows when to get that. And maybe you won't get it. Ben Rice to $1.99 for the Yankees. Yeah, Wonka style golden ticket. There you go, Patrick. A little foil ticket, gold foil ticket. There's literally like a million different things they could do that would be better than that. Dylan Cruz to $2.99. Juan Baez. Brewers hit for Kurt. I'm just going to keep talking about it every time we get one because eventually someone will be watching. They already probably have, but if I say it enough, maybe it'll like, someone's going to be like, okay, let's do something different with this. Do something cool. Like Stryker said to do. Luciano, Reptilian to $2.99. Ooh, yes. Bowman Ascension. Ellie De La Cruz. That's a beauty. Jade. Sweet hit. FedEx found your Marrow redemptions. Oh, thank goodness. Yeah. That's a relief. Hurtado. Blue Reptilian to 150 for Justin. Celestin to 499. No, the Ascensions are not numbered, but they're rare inserts. I don't even think they're a case hit. They're like harder than a case hit, I think. I could tell you, actually. I got it pulled up right here. Bowman Ascensions. 1 in 288 packs. One in 2 cases. The last box of break number 2 is our Breaker's Delight. Black Dimension Films. Let's go. Yeah. It'll take a little while, Patrick, but you will. I still have... I don't know where they went. I still have a little stack of Home Run Derby cards. I probably put in 60 of them already, but I only hit 1 deep shot. Oh, we got him finally! DeVries. Big boy. We got the big boy auto for Robert. Nice hit. Thanks, Joshua. Appreciate that, man. Ho, ho, ho. Connor says, big hit coming here. I feel it. We got a couple of parallels, too. L'Antigua. For the Mets, Jason. And one more purple parallel. Miles Naylor. Couple of parallels. And a DeVries. Yes. That's what we do. That's how we do it right there. You could smell it coming. Okay, got to random that. We'll show off the hits, and then I'll random that off. Okay, here we go. Ben Rice to 199. Rojas to 150. Gonzalez to 250. Asensio to 499. Thomas to 125. Luciano to 499. Ford to 250. Simeon to 199. Lirizano to 499. Wilson, Shimmer. Guanipa to 299. Cruz to 299. Luciano to 99. Celestin, Refractor. Colt Emerson to 50. Bobby to 150. Ellie, Ascensions. Gunner to 75. Imanaga to 100. International variation. Churio to 75. Some base autos. Bush. Herrera. Soler. Rodriguez. Velorio. Francisco. Perdomo. Manzardo. Lendeeta. Baez. We got the Prime Chrome Signatures. Walker Jenkins. Refractor to 499. Teodo. Radney to 150. Larez to 75. Hurtado to 299. Lynn base. Hurtado to 150. Sanchez to 150. Moon to 499. Adamczewski to 250. Sanchez to 100. Familia to 250. Naylor to 250. That's an eBay 101, by the way. 1 of 250. Lantigua to 99. And DeVries. The mystery auto. We're going to do the randomization right now. I'll pull this up. 10 seconds. I have it ready to go for you. Okay. Okay, got everybody's name in the list. We're going to roll the dice, begin the giveaway. The person on top is who gets the mystery redemption. Ready? Rolling. 7. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and the final round for all the marbles. 7. Franklin, you get the mystery redemption. Congratulations. Break number 3. Let's do it. Okie doke. We're ready. Break number 3. 5 by 5. Ready? I think they're all numbered, but yeah, the double downs are way lower numbered, and they're actually valuable. They are really tough to hit. Trust me. It's like, if I had to put the odds on it, it's probably like 1 in 100 to hit your double down. It might be a little less. It's probably between 1 in 50 and 1 in 100. You'd have to really get a sample size. Maybe you could figure it out. I don't know, but it's tough because it's not. They don't hit them out that far very often, and it sucks when they're like 1 foot short, which happens. Philip sending out good vibes for break number 3. Oh, you got the Red Sox, I see. Red Sox got some hits in here, though. Yeah, touching bases. I have one. I have a Mike Trout that I hit a couple years ago. But I have not, like, I finally hit a double down this year, but I don't have it yet. I got Aaron Judge, so I'm glad. I'm glad it's a good one. I mean, they're all good, but Judge is especially good. Colt Keith. Valor. It's a cool name. Junior. Churio. Medina. To $2.99 for the Dodgers. Travis. And Rivas to $150. A nice true blue auto for stand-worthy card number 1 going to Adam. Once again, I'm going to shout out any of the slammers. If you want to get in on a motif break, we're going to do one Monday afternoon. One break on Monday. It's going to be motif and some composite mixed in. So it'll be a fun football break, getting ready for Monday Night Football. And if you don't know about motif, look it up. It's sweet. To me, it looks like almost like a National Treasures. It's like a really high end, looks like on-card autographs of some of the best players of all time. Brady's got multiple autos in there. CJ Stroud. Just look at the checklist. It's crazy. Curtis Mead. Fernando Cruz to $250. James Wood. Gavin Dugas for Scott. Mr. Smith, that's a lot because most of them sell for like $1. So if you can get that much for them, more power to you. MC Rip says I hit Adley and Bryce in April, Judge, Soto, and Lindor in May. Sweet. One of these times, maybe for the rest of them, I just don't do double downs. That'd probably be smart. If I even get them in on time, it's got to be about over with, right? Guerrero, auto number 1 for Phillip. I told you, man, Boston's got some hits coming out of here. Back to back. Why wasn't it the DeVries like that? The base, then the parallel. This one's to 99. And Lara. Spackled at $2.99. You got the Soto double down? Nice. And you only hit 1 over 425. Yeah, they're going to be low numbered, dude. Almost a guarantee they're going to be lower than 100 for sure. Eric dropping 10 gifted memberships. Thank you. Appreciate that. Love that. Everybody's a winner. Where do you think Acuna gets drafted next year in fantasy? Because he was the consensus #1 pick this year by a long shot. You think he's still a first rounder? Like top 10, top 12? I would think so, but I don't know, man. Is he going to be stealing bases like that? Probably not. You think he's going to be stealing 70 bases? Probably not. Definitely not. Is he going to even get to 40, 30, 20? And if he doesn't, then what's his value as far as like fantasy purposes go? Because he's not a huge home run hitter. I mean, he can still hit plenty, and he's a great hitter still. I would hope, but you never really know after 2 knee surgeries. Second round at best. Yeah. I don't know. I don't really want him. At least not at first. Like, I'd take a gamble on a second round, probably, but not at first. Albertus to 199. I mean, it all depends, too. Like, we'll hear news out of camp. Who knows? Maybe he's like 100% back. He's going to be stealing bases. Whatever this is, it's going to be awesome. It's an orange something or other. Oh, orange Mookie. My first Bowman. Numbered 1 of 25. Going to Travis. What a cool hit. Sensitive subject, yeah. He got 70 bags 2 years after his first. Yeah, so like it might be best to wait a whole year. But if he's going to be a second to third round pick, it's at that point, it's probably worth the gamble, but I don't really know. Like, it doesn't even matter. If you're leading off for the Braves, you're going to score 120 runs probably if you're Acuna. Even if you don't steal all those bases, you're still going to get 100 plus runs. Still going to hit probably 30 home runs. And a bunch of RBIs because they're so deep. Not going to get 100 RBIs, but you probably get 80. Batting average, 275. Still going to steal some bases, I would think. Walker Jenkins to 499. There's Ellie. We've been getting a lot of this, dude. Herrera refractor and followed by a gold. Bernard. Going to Dean. And the White Sox. Going to Kurt. People overdrafted Trout for years. It's true. But there's something to be said for upside. But when you overdraft upside, it's no longer upside. It's just like foolish. Calderon for the Phillies. Going to Robert. Brian Woo's been lights out. Yeah, dude, I've been on the Woo train for a while. I didn't get him this year. He was on the waivers for a while because he was hurt, right? But then he came back, and my buddy snagged him before me. Harrison to 150 for Sky, and a refractor. So we got a double parallel box, and that is Radney to 499. Owen asks, how much you think Ohtani rookie card is? Depends on which one. And it depends on if it's graded or not. And it depends on what grade it is. How much you think rookie Ohtani is? Any faith the Tigers? We got a lot of faith in these parts that the Tigers can make it. I didn't, like, beforehand, no faith whatsoever. But since they called up the kids, sky's the limit. Torkelson's been way better. Baez is gone. He's hurt. Surgery, out. Hip. And then we got a bunch of lefties. So if any I'll put our team up against any righty in the league. I don't care if you're the best righty in the league. We've got like 7 lefties we can throw at you. It's just like the concept of that the Guardians have been. They're like, we might not have the best players in the world, but we got a bunch of lefties and switch hitters we'll throw at you. Let's see what you can do. These are still big leaguers. Maybe they only bat 212, but we'll see what they can do. So it's exciting. The team is exciting, especially for the future, assuming that they make a few moves, get a few... We need to get another, like it's easier to get a right-handed bat than a left-handed bat, too. So we could, in free agency, get a solid, really solid right-handed bat. And that would be... That'd really be all we need. Get maybe like one more good pitcher, and then our pitching is awesome, and then our batting would be good, too. So I don't know if they're going to be able to do it this year, but their schedule is easy enough to where they can. We'll see. It's winding down, man. Lynn Shimmer. Tigers can't hit Zach Wheeler. They could hit anybody. They could hit any righty. Now, if we had this conversation a month ago, I'd be like, they can't hit anybody. I don't care if they're lefty or righty. I hated our offense at the beginning of the season. When Torkelson was struggling and Baez is, that was awful. Not fun to watch. Martinez to 75. All you really need is some hope. And that really is youth that has upside because they were, whatever, a high draft pick or showed something in the minors. And we've got a full team of that now. Upside. It's like if it doesn't work out this season, they still put a heck of an effort forward and we have hope for the future. Yamamoto. Tate to 150. We got one finally. Garbage Pail Kids. Sports Card Solace. Has anybody seen that one? I haven't. I've only seen the ones that they advertised. Wow, we finally got one. Peel here. Is it a sticker or is that just for looks? I'm not peeling. I'm just saying. It's probably just for looks. No way, Joshua. W's in the chat. Followed by Mario Baez for Kurt. I think we got double parallel. Taveras for the Cardinals. Derek. Green, true green. Herrera, told you. Pulling Herreras. Going to Kurt. We did get a double. True green, blue Ray Wave, Emilio Sanchez. For Gerard. We're filling the stage up pretty nice, full of parallels and others. Totally different. Yeah. Sports card solace. I did not see that coming. That's different. Definitely different. I'm typically not a fan of Garbage Pail Kids, but there's nothing like disgusting about that. Just kind of funny and unique. Keeping it going. I wonder if Josh was in the chat. You got the Max Clark and Pete Crow, James? How'd you get two of them, man? It's taken us so many cases just to get one. Did you pull them, or did you buy them, or were you in a break? Or... You bought a lint roller for your mat after watching me. They work good. Yeah, as long as they're funny, I'm fine with it. But if they're disgusting, I'm not fine with it. Oh, you opened 2 cases. Okay. Well, you got lucky because they're not even a case hit. Like, they're more than a case hit. That's the first one, like I said, and we've opened... I mean, by the end of the day, it'll be 5 cases of hobby. I think it'll be 5 cases of hobby and 5 breaker cases. Something like that. It'll be close to. Here it is. Another hobby box. Green Reptilian. Asensio to 99. Termar. Okay. Pete Crow Armstrong. My first Bowman, numbered to 99. He looks so enthused to be there. Look how enthused he is. They're like, smile. He's like, all right, I'll give you my biggest smile. Here's my biggest smile. You sure? You sure that's the best you can do, Pete Crow Armstrong? Yes. Jacob Gonzalez. Green parallel. Another White Sox hit. White Sox are getting plenty of hits. Juan Baez shimmer. Speckle Chase Davis to 299. Oh, Christopher, you got the Cubs. Nice. It's the first PCA I've pulled you. Oh, the 4th. De Leon for Phil. Come on down to Stryker's Ranch. We open up baseball cards and talk about Taco Bell. That's about it. But if you like that, you've come to the right place. Justin Robleski. Russell. Russell for the Royals, Dave. 2 base and 1 parallel. At least it's a true blue. Andrew Walters. Numbered to 150 for the Guardians. Feels like we're in a Bob Evans commercial right now. And I don't like country music. Hate it. I don't like it at all. Philip likes it though. It's not for me. The music's for Philip. My friends are always like, I know you don't like country, but check out this song. And they'll play it for me and I'll be like, no, sir. I'm like, okay, all right, well, not that one, but try this one. And I'm just like, mm-mm. Well, maybe this one. You've heard of this guy, right? I'm just like, please stop. I'd rather listen to someone be like, death metal screaming. To each his own. Wyatt Langford. Mini diamond parallel to 150. Harry Ford, Gladiators of the Diamond. Lisbel Diaz to 100. San Francisco going to Rick. Radney to 250. You met Buckethead not too long ago? How'd you know it was him? Was he wearing his bucket and mask? Yeah, Tool's my fave. But that's not Screamo. De La Paz, Shimmer. Jeter Martinez, Refractor to $4.99. Elliott came to the league. It's a sweet one. That's got to be like a $20 raw card at least, right? Just bang, 20 bucks. Ellie, Castillo, Otto, Justin. Who's playing with Les Claypool? A man of few words, and he was wearing his KFC bucket. I watched a documentary on him not too long ago. Ooh, this feels heavy. There might be a bonus auto in this little pack right here. Seen Tool twice. Yeah, I've seen him several times. And Perfect Circle. Never seen Pussifer, though. I don't really care to see them. I mean, it would be fine, but I'd rather see Tool or Perfect Circle. Look, we did get a bonus. We got two parallels in here, too. Mason McGuire going to Christopher. Andrew Walters for Scott. Green parallel. Speckle. Bennett Lee to $2.99. Another Tigers player. That's a first. It's a nice little auto he's got there. I appreciate it. And De La Paz. Thomas. You were managing an event they were playing. That's awesome. I like Primus. And that was it. Let's check out the hits. We got a lot of parallels out of this run. Tigers are the team to get. They have a lot of cards in here. It's crazy. I went through the checklist just making sure that every team had hits. And I didn't even notice like that the Tigers had so many guys. Check out the hits. Got some shimmers on top. De La Paz, Baez, Lynn, Valor, Medina Sparkle, $2.99. Martinez Refractor, $4.99. Radney to $2.50. Langford came to the league, Mini Diamond. It's Ellie. Came to the league. Chase Davis Speckle. $2.99. Asensio. $99. Gonzalez to $99. Tate. $150. Durbin. $4.99. Jenkins. $4.99. Albertus. $1.99. Cruz. $2.50. Mookie. My first Bowman. 1 of 25. eBay 101. Orange Parallel. Bernard. 9 of 50. Gold. And we did get a garbage pail, kids. It's Ethan Salas. Some base autos. Dugas, Guerrero, Calderon, Baez, Taveras, De Leon, Robleski, Russell, Castillo, De La Paz, McGuire, Color, Figueroa to 99, Guerrero to 99, Lara 299, Rivas 150, Lee to 299, Martinez to 75, Harrison to 150, Herrera $4.99, Diaz to 100, Radney to $4.99, Herrera to 99, Sanchez to 150, Pete Crow, my first Bowman, 98 of 99 on sticker auto. Walters to 150, couple of Walters to 150 and to 99. Okay, we got a couple of half casers now. Break number 4 is a half caser. Slop on here. Ready? Break number 4. Good luck, everybody. Box number 1. Double half caser. Let's check out the GPK. I got it pulled up right here. It's not. For some reason it's not finding it. It's not showing it on here. Doesn't show them on the checklist. Has anybody been able to find that? How rare the GPK cards are? Must be just one of those secret ones. Or I can't read. I don't know, Joseph. I already put them away. Okay, box number 1. Yamamoto to 50. Yellow. Sweet hit for Travis. Stand-worthy card number 1. Lara, refractor to 499. Ellie. Weird we got a box where the hits are flipped around. Bloss to 499. Haven't seen that yet. The base iterations of 24 Bowman Chrome GPK. Bowman Chrome GPK inserts 1 in 200 Mojo packs. 1 in 200 packs. I don't understand why I don't see it on the list here. Tait to 99. Vargas to 250. Ellie came to the league. Asensio, Reptilian to 99. And that one's going to John. Aloha Shaka. Yeah, I like the reptilian too. I think it's cool. Stands out. It's definitely different. Every time I see one, I feel like, oh, that's cool. Ooh, I think, what did we get? We got a bonus and 2 parallels. Bonus auto and 2 parallel autos. One of them's an orange. Michael got Dugas. Ocopio to 25. Going to the Padres. Ben. Sweet hit. And a purple. Lantigua. Josh. And Morales. Couple of stand-worthy cards. What's up, Skylar? Make sure everybody hits the like button. Helps the video out, helps the channel out, gets the word out. YouTube might put the video in front of someone new into the hobby that needs the info. Or someone curious, interested in baseball cards, but they don't really know anything. This is the channel for them. This is the place to be. First stream, Sky? Nice. Cody, you're new? Welcome. Full hobby box right here, right now. Harry Ford. Pete Crow. Palma to 150. Blue parallel for Todd. The flipped around Starlin Nunez to 499. Jackson Holiday rookie. Red Reptilian. Haven't seen one of those yet. Braden Taylor Purple Shimmer to 250. Skeens and Thomas Reptilian to 99. Came to the league, Junior. Jackson De Leon auto. What product would you recommend to get with about $600 in 2 months? You got $600 to spend. You could get a box of museum collection and a hobby box of Topps Chrome. That'd be right around that price. You could get 2 boxes, and those are 2 good ones. Rivas to 75. Pretty much Topps Chrome is like the go-to. It's one of the best releases every year. This year it's really good. It's got a lot of good rookies, and it's got the MVP buyback redemption program. If you don't know about that, look it up. But basically, whoever wins the MVP in the AL and the NL, you can get $20 in credit for participating retailers, online retailers, and local card shops. They'll give you $20 in store credit. Just take the base cards in there. You know, they're dime a dozen, basically, base cards. And if you get parallels, they go up from there, $40 all the way to $200, depending on how low it's numbered. But that's just Topps Chrome, and it's just like the numbered base cards in the sets, not inserts or anything like that. So that's a good release to get. For $600, you get 2. And the museum collection is fun because it's got 4 guaranteed hits. You're going to get 2 autographs, 2 relics. It's got 4 little mini boxes. The checklist is good. And get Paul Skeens rookies in there too. If you're new into collecting, Bowman Chrome it's got a lot of prospects in it. So unless you are unless you know a lot of prospects or care about it, it can be kind of tough because you don't really know who you're looking for or what you're looking for. But this release that we're opening right now is more about long-term prospecting. Some of these guys that are going to come out of here, we don't know them now, but a few years down the road, they're going to be some of the top prospects in the league. So the Bowman Chrome release tends to appreciate over time, depending on, you know, who's in it, of course. But it's got a lot of Chrome rookies in there too. De Leon. Lynn to 99. Green Lava. That one's going to Kurt, and a purple Campbell for the Tigers, number to 250. These hobby boxes, so the Breakers Delight boxes are a little over 300, and the hobby boxes are going to be around 300. Right now, they're a little below. You can shop around and find a good deal on hobby boxes right now, but I don't know what they're going to end up at. Like, usually what happens with Bowman Chrome is, unless there's like a prospect who's currently in the minors crushing it, 1 or 2, then it'll stay the same price or kind of creep down a little bit. And then as the prospects start to season and some of the rookies start to really develop, Bowman Chrome can like skyrocket in price. So I don't know if it's going to get much cheaper than it is right now. I can't see it getting much below, like, I could see the floor being like $250. But it might settle around 300. I don't really know. The problem with this release is, like, the rookie autos are tough to pull. So there's a lot of guys that people don't recognize. Like I said, it's about prospecting. So if you don't, your average collector is not going to know a lot of these names, and they're not going to want to buy it. But when the prospects start becoming recognizable, then it goes up in price. Who knows how long that's going to take? But like I was saying last time, sorry, I got to adjust my fan. There we go. This is one that can appreciate. This is one that you can potentially make money if you buy and hold. Some of the biggest appreciation I've ever seen on baseball cards has been Topps Chrome. Certain years. 2016 Topps Chrome, Bowman Chrome. Bowman Chrome it got up to like $5,000 a box because they had Tatis first autos, Soto first autos, and Vlad first autos. So that thing went crazy. I think Mike Trout has Bowman first autos. 2009 Bowman Chrome. That stuff like exploded. So it just depends, man. Certain years can explode. Got to be patient though. Ty Madden refractor to $4.99. And we got something back here. Gladiators of the Diamond, Colton Cowser, mini diamond parallel to $150. Castro to 199. Oh, I missed some gifted. Scott dropped 10 gifted memberships. Appreciate that, Scott. If you just got a free gifted membership from Scott, give him a shout out. Tell him you appreciate him. They're randomly distributed, so if you're hanging out in the chat, there's a chance you'll get one. It's a good reason to stick around. Let it run when you leave the room or something. Maybe you get a gifted sub. Just make sure you have those turned on. Make sure that you're allowed to get free gifts in your YouTube settings. Orange Shimmer autograph. Ochoa to 25 for the Astros. Going to Todd. Nice hit. We got 2 oranges on the stage already. Right here. Right here. Speckle. Valor. It's $2.99. Crabapple. Crabapple Cove. My dad had some crabapple trees, and they all of a sudden started making regular apples. It was weird. Castillo, Texas. Going to Jennifer. Annabelle Salas with a full autograph. Another Tigers hit. Kurt. And Jose Castro is a Yankee. Going to Craig. What's my hat made of? Some kind of special straw, I think. Royals, Padres in the World Series. I don't know about those. I don't think the Royals are going to get it done. But maybe next year. They're pretty close. That Pasquantino injury hurt because he was a big lefty protection bat behind Bobby. And then Salvi after him. That was tough, but now without Pasquantino, it's kind of... Montgomery, Gladiators of the Diamond. Jose Ramirez to 499, Refractor. Orange Shimmer to 25. Isbel Diaz, autograph. Man, we got 3 orange autos right next to each other on the stage. Let's switch spots. Villorio, Yankee, Craig, Speckle, Arias to 299. Starlin Nunez, purple parallel to 250. That was for John. Bryce Harper, refractor, 499. Shimmer de los Santos. De Los Santos, Reptilian Blue. Working on that rainbow, mini rainbow. Can't find any online. Go on eBay, Noah. You'll find some. Alder Cecil. Figueroa for the Braves. Brett. Oh, we got a bonus hit in this one, too. Brooks Brannon. Refractor auto for John. And finally, Wilfredo Lara. Mets hit for Joshua. Is there a PSA sale right now? Yeah, there's a PSA sale going on right now. It's $16.99 for baseball, and use the code Stryker25 to get $25 off your first PSA order. Double discount. So I've got 3 PSA orders in right now, and got an email with an upcharge. Not 1, but 2 upcharges. Oh, I love it. Some people hate getting upcharged. I love it. It means I got like 2 cards in there that are worth more than I thought they'd be. Like way more too, because they don't just do it if it's a little bit more. They only do it if you're like twice as much. If it's worth like twice as much as it should be. or what you claimed, what their maximum is. I couldn't remember if it was $500. I think it was a $500 max value, 400 or 500, either way. How do you decide when to send a card to PSA? That's just an experience kind of thing. You gotta just go through the process and figure out what your threshold is. Everybody's got a different threshold. Nick Gonzalez to 99. But typically if I've got a card that's worth like $20 raw, because usually if you got a card that's worth like $20 raw, if you get a PSA 10, it can be worth like $100. So it'd be worth your time and effort and the money it costs to get it upgraded at that point. But there's still a chance that you get a PSA 9, and even then, like, it would still cover your grading fees at least. That's usually what I go by. But as far as like looking at a card and figuring out like, is that one good enough to send, you just have to have a discerning eye. I made a video recently, you should watch it, how to improve your gem rate. Orozco for the Tigers. Going to Kurt. Refractor de Los Santos. Yeah, I think it's 10 for the current sale. 10 card minimum, I believe, but you'll have to go to the website and check it out. Sanchez. And some of them, like, I think you got to be a member to get that discount. You got to have a PSA membership. But if you've got cards that, like, for example, there's a couple of cards in my latest submission that, first of all, Kemp. Let's not overlook Kemp for Ben. Cannon Kemp. And Bryce Eldridge, the blue. But I sent away a couple cards that are worth like $1,000 in a PSA 10. And then the total cost of my submission was $1,000. So I already doubled my money with 2 cards, if you look at it that way. And then the 50 other cards in there, it can be very lucrative to send your cards to get graded. But you gotta be picky. Don't just send every card. If it has a scratch on it, don't send it. If it's got a dinged corner, don't send it. If it's got a rough edge, don't send it. If it's not centered, don't send it. Like, there's a lot of things that could go wrong. Like, if you get a pile of your best 100 cards, and then it's like, okay, what ones can I send away? You get really good lighting. I'm talking like clip-on lights, super bright lights everywhere. And then you look at it under those lights, and you wear gloves. You're gonna basically get rid of like 75 of those cards or more. Who knows? Like, it depends on how picky you are. But the cards that remain, you're gonna be able to increase their value a lot if they're PSA 10s. Especially a good auto. Like, so let's say this guy right here, like, let's say nobody's ever heard of him. We don't know who that is. Here's how we decide, is that worth sending it away? It's numbered to 25. Yes, it is. It's like, just like that. That card's worth sending away. Now we got to look and see if there's any scratches on it or whatever, but just sending that away, and if it gets even a 9, it's going to be way more valuable than this raw card. Assuming it gets a 10, it's going to be way more valuable. You don't even have to know who this is. You just look back there, you're like, okay, this kid's what? Just turned 20. Padres, free agent. Somebody's going to gamble on that upside. You don't even have to know who he is. And that's what it is like there's a community of people out there, like a large community of people who gamble on upside prospects. Because if this card's like, let's say $100 raw right now, I don't know what it is. I'm just putting a number out there. If he ends up being in the top 100 prospects, then it's going to be like exponentially more valuable. But he could end up being nothing, and it'll be worth, maybe, who knows? There's always going to be a floor, because that's a real person who has real family members and friends who are going to want to buy like his autograph, his first autograph card, let alone him. He might go out there and be like, oh, sweet, my my orange auto. I remember signing that. I'm going to pay a bunch of money for it. Like, there's always going to be people that are going to want to buy some of these guys' cards, especially the low-numbered ones. You got lights to inspect your card. Yeah, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got 5 lights that I shine on my area, all different angles when I'm doing grading. Because you got to try to see if there's any scratches. You can't see them unless you like look under the right light. And that's really the only issues you're going to run into with chrome cards are scratches and centering. The corners are almost always perfect. The edges are almost always perfect. So it's just basically centering in corners or centering in scratches. Avila for Todd. Mijares for Dan. And a Speckle Beltre to $2.99. That one's going to Jonah. And like I said, like with this Bowman Chrome stuff, it might take a while for the cards to appreciate in value, if they ever do. But eventually, like, even if it's only this guy and his mom and dad and like family members, aunt, uncle, grandma, grandpa, nephews, you know, like just friends that want to buy the card, like at least there's still going to be people out there, right? And eventually, as this guy moves through the system, he's going to be making more and more money, and there will come a point when he's like, I got to have like a rainbow of my first cards or something. Like that kind of thing happens. I know people personally who sell cards, like prospect cards, who have the player reach out to them and buy the best cards. It happens all the time. Or the player's dad. Like the guy's dad obviously is going to want like his son's awesome cards, right? So there's going to be, and they don't care. Like when it comes to that, there's no other ones. Like that's to 25. There's not going to be very many, if any, others that are like PSA 10, especially. They're going to want a PSA 10, and price is no object. Think about it. You notice that people are bidding more on raw Merrill image variations on PSA 8s and 9s. Well, that's like a gamble, you know, like when you say that, we have no reference of what the condition of the raw ones are. So I can go in there and look at raw cards and find a PSA 10. I do it all the time. I can, like, let's say there's like 20 Jackson Merrill raw image variations on there. I'll go look at every one, and I'll probably find one that could be a 10. And I buy that one, and I'll pay more than I would for a 8 or a 9. Because I think it can be a 10, which will have like a 5x value over the raw or the 8 or 9. So it's like the discerning eye that comes along. It's not like they're just buying any old raw one for more than an 8 or 9. They're buying very specific raw ones that their discerning eye can tell is a potential gem. That's why you don't use raw cards to get a value, because you have no idea what the condition is. You can't just like say that raw card sold for 20, so the raw cards are worth 20. Not really. Certain ones are. Certain ones are worth 25, 30, 50, right? It's just, that's why it's so important to I use PSA 10s to determine a value. I mean, that's a ceiling value, but that's a determined value. And it does fluctuate up and down. But even a 9 I don't use that as a value. Like, because it's like a 9 can be kind of all over the place too. But a 10, that's the ceiling price. And that's the price that I'm looking, like I don't collect 9s. I collect 10s. A lot of people are like that. That's why 10s are worth so much more, because nobody really wants a 9. Parker Meadows to $199. I mean, I say that, but there are a lot of people that want 9s, but there's certain people that only want 10s. Like there's a lot of people that want 9s that also want 10s, but there's not many people who are in the market for 10s and collecting on that level that also want 9s. That makes sense. And it also depends. Like if it depends on a lot of things. And the card, it matters what card it is, and it matters if it's an autograph, and it matters how low of a parallel it is. Like there are plenty of people who would take an orange 9 that collect only 10s, but if there's only a 9 and it's like way more affordable, like this and a 9, let's say it's like $100, while this and a 10 could be like $700 or something like that. It could be like way more. So I'll take the 9, right? Whereas the raw one, I gotta have the 10. There's a Martha. When I say, I meant base, not raw. The base one, I gotta have a 10. It's because there's way more of them, and you want to like have that in the population. You know, there's like 1,000. There's 1,000 base ones that are 10s, but there's only like 2 oranges that are 10s or something like that. Guerrero Shimmer. We got a parallel here finally. We did. International Impact, Rafaela and Albies to 150. Going to John. You have the Merrill Black variation. Did getting a 9 ruin it? No. That's one of those cards that there's only so many of them. That's a special card. Black speckle variation. That's a special one. So like a 9. It's not going to ruin the value. It's going to be worth more in a 9 than it is raw, I would imagine. But depending on which raw, you know. I don't think getting a 9 is going to ruin the value of any card. If anything, it's going to stabilize the value. There's going to be bias to 299 speckle. Like there's going to be people that are looking, you know, you're not going to get top dollar for it, but it should be worth more. Like I said earlier, should be worth more than a raw one. You should be able to at least pay for your grading fees. So it's like a wash. If not, make 10, 20 bucks extra. So like you're paying for your time to submit it. And then, you know, there's going to be more people probably that are willing to pay that price for a 9 than there are people that want to speculate on a raw one. Like if I had a choice, let's say a card's $50. Let's say your card's $50 raw. And I could buy the 9 for $75. I'm buying the 9 for $75. If the raw looks like it's OC or something a little bit, or maybe it's not perfect, or there's a scratch on there or whatever, like I'm buying the 9. Because there's also always the chance that you can crack that 9. If you look at the 9 and it looks perfect, you crack that thing, resubmit it, and it's a 10. It depends, Corey. It's not true. It's usually 2 to 3 max, not 5. It depends on what it is, dude. Are you trying to correct me? Like I don't know what I'm talking about? Out of all the people in the world, you're going to come into this stream and like try to correct me like I don't know what I'm talking about? Come on, dude. Serious. I do this for a living. All day, every day. For years and years and years. And you're some random person that nobody knows. Some are 2 to 3, but not max. And of what? 2 to 3 worth more than a raw card? Worth more than 9? Worth more than 8? me a little vague. Verdun. Walters. One's for Dan. And a purple. Morel. It's 250. Texas. Jennifer. Okay, we got some hits, and then we got one more break. All right, we got some hits, yeah. Yamamoto, gold to 50. Rivas to 75. Mini diamond to 150. Castro to 199. Kauser, mini diamond to 150. Ballard, 299. Thomas to 99. Taylor to 250. Nunez to 499. Vargas to 250. Tait to 99. Bloss to 499. De Los Santos to 150. De Los Santos Shimmer. Harper to 499. Arias to 299. Velorio Shimmer. Ramirez to 499. Beltre to 499. Guerrero Shimmer. Parker Meadows to 199. Eldridge to 150. Sanchez Shimmer. De Los Santos 499. Got a Skeens. Nick Gonzalez to 499. Base autos. Dugas. Morales. De Leon. Couple of De Leons. Castro. Salas. Cecil. Lara. Verdun. Walters. Orozco. Avila. Mijares. Martha. Palma to 150, Lantigua to 250, Castro to 499, Asensio to 99, Diaz to 25, Ochoa to 25. Man, there's some names, isn't there? Osopio to 25, Campbell to 250, Lynn to 99, Brannon to 499, Figueroa to 99, Baez to 299, Nunez to 250, Kemp to 250, Beltre to 299, Lara to 499, Madden to 499, and Morel to 250. Break number 5. Got to find it. Hold on. All right. James with a $10 super chat. I will pay for this answer. It's worth your knowledge. I pulled an orange Gladiators of the Diamond, Paulo Santana for the Rangers. Do I sell or redeem, in your opinion? Do I sell or redeem? So if you just sell the redemption card, likely it's going to be worth less than if you actually redeem it and sell the card raw. But it would be worth even more if you redeem the card, send it away to PSA, gem it up. So you're going to take a risk, a little bit of a risk, because you could get that card. You could redeem it and get it, and it could be like OC, blatantly OC. That'd be a bummer in that case. But I can tell you from personal experience, I've had that option before, that choice. And every time I've made the choice of redeeming the card, sending it away to get graded and getting it back, it's a much more lucrative deal. Now, that guy, Paulino Santana, he's not a proven player, so I don't really know. But the person's going to have to go through more work to redeem it, so you're going to get less money to do it that way. Hope that helps. Appreciate the super chat, man. All right, we are on break number 5. Let's go. Wong's got the stats. He's 17, hitting .292 with 20 stolen bases in Rookie League. So he's a ways away, but all you really care about is him moving up the prospect pipeline. As he moves up that pipeline, the value goes up. He's only in rookie ball, though, so it's like, how much does that matter? Some people are going to think it matters a lot, and they're willing to pay for it. But in real life, how often is a guy batting? Like, he's doing fine. He's doing good. .292, 20 stolen bases. That's cool. But he's got a long ways to go. So it's my experience that a vast majority of the time, it's just best to sell a player when he's got any kind of value, any kind of hype. Like, move on, move him. But, you know, gonna have to make that decision for yourself. It must be the hat that gives off the aroma. You know what you're doing. I don't know about that. I think it's probably my words. And the 1,200 plus videos I've made on the subject. The thousands of hours of research. But the hat helps. The hat just makes me look like a boss. Nick says, how much would it cost to grade my Jerry Rice Topps rookie card? Depends on if there's a sale or not. Feliz. Shimmer. Sal Frelick to $199. Harrison. Base auto. Medina. Speckled at $299. So I should definitely send Kershaw Valenzuela redeemed auto to PSA. Whoever said, is that what you got out of my talk? My first Bowman, Jacob Wilson, 42 out of 50. Goldie for the stage. There's only one thing you should definitely do when it comes to PSA cards, and that is use my code to get $25 off. That is a you can't lose situation. It's just a W for everybody involved. Stryker 25. $25 off. Everybody wins. Martinez to $4.99. Refractor for Bo. Have a good weekend, Scott. Yeah, James. Breaker's Delight. Let's see. I gotta pull up the proper spreadsheet here. Okay, so Jacob Wilson is going to Perry. And Steven Martinez is going to Joshua. So there's two different kinds of top loaders that Card Shells has. I'll just put the codes on the screen in case while I'm talking, just to let you know. So the 55 points, there's UV protection on all these bigger ones. You can get UV protection on the regular size top loaders, but those are a little bit thinner and they won't fit chrome parallels as well. But they have these like bulk top loaders, and these ones are better in my opinion. I like using these ones because they'll fit almost every card. Like the chrome and the chrome autos and everything slide into these real nice and easy. The UV ones on the 35 point are a little bit thinner and they don't fit thicker cards as easily. I hope that made sense. Max says, hey, just got married. You happen to pull any garbage pail kids yet? Well, congratulations on your marriage. And yes, we did. We just did today. Luis de Leon puts a backwards L, what appears to be a capital D in the middle, and then that way, L, a normal facing L. Okay. Josh, what do you think of that, Josh? Velorio and Hurtado. True blue. What's up, Rangers? Yeah, you can scroll back. What was it? First or second break, we hit a GPK. It's on DVR right now, so you can just scroll back and forth through time, however you please. Why on subs only mode? Because why should you be able to talk here if you're not subscribed to the channel? That's why. It doesn't cost anything to subscribe. Just hit a button. And it keeps the riffraff out for the most part. We found a little riffraff today that we had to take care of. Toss them out with the trash. Pull them out like a weed. Doesn't keep everybody out, but most of them. Keeps those spam bots out too. Celebrated Family says break 3 for the GPK. Streamlabs just dropped that link too for PSA. You still got to put in the code though, but that link will take you where you need to go. Churio, Ben Rice to 499. Refractor first. Oh, look at that. Our first rookie autograph in a while. This might be the first one, period. It's Evan Carter, gold rookie auto. That is a hot card. Very nice. Going to Mike. I'm always hesitant to put a redemption up on the stage, but something. We got to do something with it. We got to show it off somehow. Shimmer. Jose Perdomo, it came to the league. It's an interesting addition to the checklist. Gavin Dugas. Or Manwai. Skeens. Blake Dunn to 125, a little aqua number. Mason Wynn, Jacob Berry. Patrick taking credit. That's fine. Oh, we got something weird in here. Something weird coming up. Might be an AFL auto. Orozco. Tigers. Another one. Man, we are hitting this guy, aren't we? Just Tigers in general. That one's going to Kevin. What is this? Is it an AFL? Yep. It's the first AFL auto we've pulled. And it's Max Muncy to 150. For the A's, going to Perry. The mini diamond, Samuel Heel. Tigers, Tigers, Tigers. Nice, JP. All right, James. Shimmer. Kyle Teal. Thanks for the sub, Garrett. What is this? Ooh, another orange. Man, we got some colorful My First Bowmans. That's Julio. 15 of 25. We got a gold and an orange on the stage now. This one's for Manuel. Nice hit. Another orange? What a box. Is that an orange auto too? Wow. Brazaban, orange auto to 25. For Scott. Let's keep going with these oranges. About time for a super fractor, I think. Oh gosh, this box is crazy, you guys. I see a little something. We got something else coming up. Crazy box. Here it comes. There it is. Stained glass. Pete Crow Armstrong. Milan. Nice hit. We'll get him up there. And a true blue Aiden Miller to 150. Lego Joe, I see you there. Thanks for the sub. Ferreris. Profar to 75. Sweet hit. I love these, man. They look awesome. Robert Arias. The Guardians. It's going to David. 2 parallels. Green Lava coming up. Felix Tavares to 99. For the Cardinals, Sarah. And Refractor Cecil to 499. Going to the Padres. Skyler. Yeah, the jersey matches really well with the stained glass. Mount Trashmore's out of control. 5 breaks will do it. It's a fresh one, too. Profar, he's having a career year, Wong. He's looking to get paid. About time for a pearl pack. Yeah, that's right. I mean, we'll have to. It's like it's 5. I think we're 5 cases deep. Like we're approaching that 5 cases deep. So from this point on, you know, there's hopefully we're gonna get one sometime. We need a red and a superfractor. Valor. For Kurt. Familia. True blue for Zach. Pulled a red to 5 of Matos last night. Loving the product, says Garrett. Albertus Shimmer. James Wood. Refractor. $4.99. Namalak came to the league. Henley to $2.99. Brock Wilkin. Green Reptilian to $99. No, they do. They fit the chrome. It's just like some of the thicker chrome stuff, like a chrome parallel, it's not as easy to slide in, but they fit. You can fit all those cards in them. You'll see. They're a higher quality top loader anyway. The UV ones. It's just like I notice because I have to cram so many cards in all these top loaders, you know. I can tell when it just slides a little bit easier in and out of these, just the slight variances. And when I'm trying to make good time, and like if it takes me like 0.25 seconds longer to shove something in a top loader, then it's like I can notice that, but most people probably won't. Ledesma for the Rockies going to Kevin. Uwasawa, Boston. Mojo parallel for Michael. Jimenez to 75. Yeah, too many of those, Garrett. The international ones, they're just like, I could tell the very first box I opened that they were going to be, I mean, they looked fine, you know, they look good, but there's just too many of them to have any kind of value, in my opinion. Unless it's like, there's certain ones that are going to have a little bit of value, especially in a parallel. Certain ones with like 2 big time players. But that's like any card that has 2 players on it. They got to both be awesome. If there's only one good one and one okay one, they're not going to be very collectible. There's a lot of them in here that have 2 prospects on there that are they'll appreciate probably as the players get a little more seasoned, make a name for themselves, and move up the pipeline. But there's just so many of them that they don't really stand out to me anymore. I don't even bother with them. Kind of like Stars of MLB. Yeah, but it's just, this stuff is way more expensive. So like most people get so many Stars of MLB cards because they buy a lot of retail. So you're going to get tons of Stars of MLB. But with this, most people are only going to buy like 1 hobby box, and that's as much as they're going to open. So they're not going to see a ton of them. You know, you'll have, seems like 4 out of a complete hobby box, 2 per mini box. So you'll have 4 of them total maybe. I mean, some people are going to open up a case, but most will just open a mega box or get into a break maybe, and then maybe buy a hobby. Oh yeah, you want to penny sleeve all your stuff before you put it into a top loader. Every time. Usually what I do when I slide a card in is I'll open up the top loader a little bit like that. Put your finger in there just to give it a little more open space to slide it in. There's a Skeens 25th anniversary. Gonzalez Refractor. Nando. Zayas. For Brandon. Henry Davis rookie. Evan Carter image variation. This is an Evan Carter type of break. Going to Mike. We got the gold rookie auto and now the image variation. See, here's what I do. You initially slide a card in. Then I go back behind it and open it up a little bit. Like that. And then push it down. And it slides right in. Especially on the top. You gotta open up for almost anything, but especially chrome cards. When you're putting them in a 35 point, or even a 55, you gotta just open it up a little bit. Or you can tap it down like that. It doesn't damage the card tapping it down. It just gets it towards the bottom. It's already in a penny sleeve. It's protecting it from getting any kind of damage. Villarreal. Yamamoto came to the league. Hurtado. Blue Reptilian to 150. Samuel Heel. Blue Reptilian auto. Another Tigers hit for Kevin. Oh, there's a DeVries right on back. Who's the dynamic duo? There's all kinds of different ones. $35 point for regular non-chrome parallels, 55 point for chrome parallels. Well, see, here's what happened this year is Topps made the chrome cards, the chrome parallels and the chrome autographs, chrome parallel autographs, just a tiny bit thinner. So they'll all fit into 35 points. But you can use a 55 point if you're more comfortable. They were 55s are good for them too. Like just whatever you want. They're a little looser in a 55, so they'll move around a little bit more. Just depends on how you want your cards. Do you want them tighter in there? Or do you want them looser in there? It's a personal preference. I've heard it both ways. Cannon Kemp. For shipping purposes, it's better to have a card that is tight in your top loader. You don't want that thing sliding out I mean, I put a little seal over it, and so it's not going to slide out. But you know, from a breaker standpoint, I want cards to be nice and tight in a top loader, so they don't go moving around, sliding around. Velorio to 50, gold shimmer for Zach. But for your personal collection, if you're planning on moving them around, like, I don't know, you know, some, like, if you grade a lot of cards and you slide them into a top loader, you're always sliding them in and out of top loaders and soft sleeves and penny sleeves. You might want a looser fitting, like a 55 point for your thicker cards, chrome parallels, chrome parallel autos. But like this card right here, that's a chrome parallel auto. Slides easily into these top loaders. This is a 35 point. It's like a perfect fit. These are the bulk. They're like the value top loaders, but they're from card shells, and I like them better than the UV ones because they're easier to put cards in. I feel like they fit a little bit better. So here's a gold shimmer. So this is about as thick as it gets right here. A parallel chrome autograph. Okay, here's a 55 point, just to show you how it slides in very easily. I mean, but it's looser in there, you know? So if I'm shipping it in a 55 point, I got to make sure that this thing is like sealed and in a team bag or a top load card sleeve or something like that, or else, you know, it can slide out of there fairly easily. Like, it's not going to super easily, but if it's moving around in transit, it might. $55 point for a relic. Yeah, I mean, you might 55 for a relic. It depends on what relic, but that's even a little small. Like, a lot of times you'll need at least a 75 or 100 point. A lot of relics go into 100 point, but it just depends on what release. Like, if it's a flagship relic, that's different than a tier 1 relic, for example, or a museum collection relic. They're all different sizes. And I talk about it during every stream. So if there's a new release and you're wondering, just go to a stream or something where I'm talking about it, because I definitely comment about what size top loaders you're going to need. And I don't know until I get the card in my hand, and then like, oh, okay, that's a 35 point, that's a 130 point, it's a 180 point, whatever. What sleeves do I use? These are the only sleeves I use. They're the Easy Glide sleeves from Card Shells. They have pre-cut corners, so you don't have to bother flicking the corners or cutting the corners. So your cards don't get hung up on the edges. You can damage your cards that way. And just as a breaker, I got to sleeve up so many cards that I would have to, in the past, I would have to just take a whole 100 sleeves like this and get a razor blade and go through and slit all the corners, and it would take forever. And I hated that. I mean, you can go back like years where I was like, man, I wish someone would make corners that are pre-cut. Somebody was listening. Card Shells was listening, and they did it. Yeah, don't use cardboard gold. Use Card Shells. Way better. Cardboard gold's lower quality. I got a code you can save money right there on the top. Strike Force. Use that code if you order any Card Shells. Get a discount. Gladiators of the Diamond. Basayo. Uwasawa. Green Reptilian to 99. The only thing cardboard gold that I've ever used that is acceptable, in my opinion, is the card savers for submitting cards. But Card Shells has even better card savers than those guys do. So now all I use is Card Shells card savers. They're slightly bigger, so you can fit your cards in there for submissions easier. Will Bush. And they have that UV coating on there. They slide in easier. They're just better quality than all the other ones. I'm not just saying that. Rivas to 299. You remember? JB remembers I used to flick the corners. Like before they had these, I would go and flick the corner open so you could slide your cards in. Certain ones, like the thicker ones. Autographed, chrome autographs even. Like, you don't want to accidentally ding a corner. That's a nice Roman Anthony. Purple shimmer to 250. Let's go into Michael. Serwanowski. Mini diamond. For the Reds, Krish. Nice hit. Let's get him up on the stage. One more box. 5 breaks. Almost under the belt. It's been a busy week. 10 breaks this week. Do you sleeve before one touch? I don't use one touches a whole lot. I find that they jiggle around too much in there, especially for shipping. You know, I'm shipping a lot, although I have card shells, 55 points. People like I will get requests, don't ship them in a one touch, please. So I just don't. Because there's like a little bit of extra room in one touches. Now, if it's just for your personal collection, that's one thing. But for shipping, like, see how there's a little bit of extra room around? It can kind of jiggle around in there. And there's nothing you can do about that. I mean, you could, like, I do put a sleeve on top of the one touches if I do ever use them. If we got like a real banger or something, they want extra protection. Put a sleeve on top of there to protect the autograph. Another complaint that people have had is if you put a card with an autograph in a one touch, it can kind of scuff up the auto a little bit. So you always put a soft sleeve over top if you do use a one touch, especially if it's an auto, just in case. Yeah, Shaka says it right. One touch for PC cards only. Yeah. Like if you got a card, you're maybe not going to send it away to get graded. Like I have some cards like this in my collection. If I've got like a real banger auto or something and I'm just not going to send it away, it's just a personal collection card, I'll put it in a one touch with a penny sleeve over top. Did we get a bonus? This feels like a thickie. I think we got potentially a bonus hit. Let's see. Oh yeah, we got a bonus auto in here. Ladies and gentlemen, we're ending with a bang. Lynn auto on top for Krish. Mojo Refractor. Orozco. 21 of 150 for Kevin. Kevin with the Tigers hits, man. I'm telling you. Woo. Abraham Nunez. Speckle to 299 for Kurt. And finally, Jerron Elkins. Auto for the Dodgers for Sky. Love those 4 bangers. Which chrome is best, Bowman or Topps for a first buyer? Topps. You'll recognize, you'll know all the players or most of them in Topps Chrome. Whereas Bowman Chrome, there's a lot of young international prospects, and you're not going to know a lot of them. But there's a higher upside. There's probably a higher ceiling in this product, but it takes a while to realize it. So if you don't have the patience to see what becomes of these prospects, you just throw them in a box, and who knows what happens. Years later, it can be fun to do that. I do that from time to time. I go through my PC and like, oh yeah. I find bangers all the time that I had no idea who they were years ago. Like I've found just multiple, especially out of prospecting cards like Bowman or even USA baseball, Stars and Stripes baseball, especially because they're like 15-year-olds in there, and then you come back like 3-4 years later, and you're like, whoa, this is the #1 prospect. I found multiple Corbin Carroll autos from back when I opened up stuff back in the day. I didn't know who he was. You know, this was like USA Baseball. He was like 18 years old, I think, at the time, 17 maybe. Found some Walker Jenkins stuff. All right, let's check out some hits. Yeah, the semi-rigids are for submissions, Patrick. Here we go. On top, Pete Crow Armstrong, etched in glass. Evan Carter, image variation. Feliz Shimmer. Frelick to 199, Medina 299, Blake Dunn 125, Ben Rice Refractor 499, Kyle Teal Shimmer, Aiden Miller to 150, Profar to 75, Familia to 150, James Wood Refractor, Alberta Shimmer, Wilkin to 99, Skeens 25th anniversary, Gonzalez to 499, Hurtado to 150, Villorio Shimmer, DeVries, Uwasawa to 99, Basayo Gladiators, Roman Anthony to 250, Rivas to 299. Some base autos. Harrison, De Leon, Villario, Orozco, Dugas, Ferreras, Arias, Valor, Ledesma, Zayas, Kemp, Bush, Lynn, and Elkins. And the color. On top, we got that Evan Carter gold rookie auto. Nunez to 299. Orozco 150. Muncy to 150. Heel to 100. Hurtado to 150. Martinez to 499. Serwinowski to 100. Jimenez 75. Uwasawa 150. Heel to 150. Allen to 499, Villario to 50, Henley to 299, Cecil 499, Taveras to 99, Brazaban orange to 25, Julio orange, my first Bowman to 25, and Jacob Wilson gold, my first Bowman to 50. I hope you all had a good time. Hope you had fun. We'll be at it next week. Remember, Monday afternoon, we're going to do a football break. And if you want in, if you're a slammer, just send me a DM so I can give you an early notification. We're doing a motif mixer. So there's only gonna be one break on Monday of that. So if you want in, limited spots. Thanks for watching. Catch you guys later.